As you can see, I parted this front off. This will be done with no baby edges. We're just gonna be parting the front off. And y'all know this is a mannequin. And then we're gonna split this section down the middle equally. You wanna make sure it's equal on both sides. And sometimes I come through and I put a little shiny gem in between, not too much. And then we start our braid. Now I'm gonna break this up into 3 equal sections. And then I am going to start my braiding. And this class is for stylists that already know how to braid and want to improve their braiding skills. Now I'm going to grab, so each size is going to be separated. I keep this side over here, this side over here. When I get ready to start my braid, I pull at it towards the back, and then I take my finger and I part it out. I part out my stitch. I take it with those 2 fingers and add it in between there. My index finger and my thumb. And then I continue my braid. And then once I get to the other side, I am going to part that stitch out and add it to those 2 fingers, in between those 2 fingers, and continue my braid. Now, wherever I'm located with my braid is where I want my stitch to be. So wherever that braid is in the middle, that's where you want your stitch to start to meet at. You don't want your stitch to drag. Like, you don't want to pull a stitch from to the back, and you don't want to pull it the other way. You can braid like that later on down the line when you learn how to stitch a little better. But until then, just kind of stay with your braid with your stitches. And then we're going to continue.